Welcome to the Moonbeam Yoga YouTube channel. Thank you for watching these videos. Please like or subscribe or even share if you get something out of it. I'm trying something new right now. I've been putting on full classes since the pandemic hit in 2020. And now that we're moving, almost halfway through 2021, I decided to change some of this content. I want to give you little snippets of poses, snippets of meditation, snippets of inspiration, so that you can practice your yoga not only daily, not only in your yoga studio, not only in your home, not only on your mat, but anywhere you go. So today, since I'm in Costa Rica, and I have this beautiful platform to practice on with the forest behind me, I thought I would share this with you. And I thought we could sit and do a meditation together. The meditation is the first formal meditation I learned from a teacher. When I started to go to yoga teacher training, I had not meditated, or at least I didn't think I had meditated. Of course, we all meditate at times, and that's just to be contemplative, to sit quietly, to be a little reflective, or to just clear the mind. All of us meditate when we go to the beach and we're just sitting alone and staring at the beautiful sea and listening to those wonderful sounds. The same thing can happen if we're taking a hike through the woods by ourselves and we're not as distracted through conversation. So when I was going to yoga teacher training, I knew I was going to have to sit and meditate like an hour a day, and that was a little frightful. I wasn't sure what to do or how to do it. And I decided to get, at that time, it was before the internet, I went to the library and borrowed a book based on meditation. And it was teaching meditation as staring into the flame of a candle. And in that meditation, the eyes are open. But when I went to yoga teacher training, it was at a place called the Expanding Light in Nevada City, California, from the lineage of Paramahansa Yogananda. They taught us this meditation, and it's called Hong Sau. Hong Sau is very similar to So Hum. So it means I am spirit. And what we do is we find a comfortable seat. Now, you may have noticed before I came to sit, I have a yoga mat rolled up so that it's given me some elevation for my hips. You could also use a zafu cushion or a toss pillow, a folded blanket, anything of that nature to prop you up. But when you're out in nature, sometimes you can find a boulder. I wanted to sit on the platform, but I'm sure I could find plenty of rocks out here to sit on. Ideally, to be able to sit to meditate, it's more comfortable generally if the knees are level or slightly lower than the hips, which is why the prop is important. Otherwise, we may be sitting like this, and if our hips are tight, it's gonna pull on the back, and we're gonna slouch in our posture, and we want the spine to be more erect, like a conduit between the heavens and the earth. So once you find a comfortable seat, we're gonna be resting with the palms open. Now, there is a technique that goes along with Hong Sau. Hong Sau is the mantra we use. A mantra is an instrument or a tool or a technique to use a word or a phrase on repeat in the mind over and over again. It not only helps to reprogram the mind from its typical ordinary habitual thinking, but it plants this positive seed. So I am spirit, right? So with the mantra playing out in the mind, remember that's the technique to get to meditation. So if at some point you get to the point where the mind is calm, the mind is serene, you can let the mantra go and just sit in silence. Now, there is a physical mechanic that you can add in with this as well. It's a simple gesture, and I'm not mirroring you. This is actually my right hand. I know it looks like my left to you. But the right hand, you'll be lifting the forefinger up on the inhale and down on the exhale. Hong is also repeated on the inhale and Sau on the exhale. But the hands will rest on the lap when we do this. Sit up tall, maybe lift through the sternum or roll the shoulders back just to Open up the heart. Close the eyes. And before we get into the mantra and the technique, let's just take a few deep breaths. Breathing in and out through the nose. The breath will help you to take yourself within, to ground you down into your heart, to make you more present in the now moment. The breath connects the mind to the body and the body to the soul. Then when you're ready, on your in-breath, Hong, lifting the forefinger. On your exhale, Sau, releasing the forefinger. Hong, Sau. Hong, Sau. Say it out loud with me a few times. Hong, Sau. Hong, Sau. Hong, Sau. In a whisper. Hong, Sau. Hong, Sau. Hong, Sau. Now repeat it silently. Remembering you can let the mantra and the mechanic go. And you feel like you've arrived. If you get distracted, pulled away by your thoughts or feelings, come back to the technique and start over again. Hong Sau. Hong Sau. Hong Sau. I am spirit. I am spirit. Bring your hands now to Anjali Mudra. Or pause the video if you need to meditate longer, remembering it's been said that 10 to 15 minutes of meditation a day can reduce colossal suffering in our lives. Namaste.